Alright YouTube, here we are back with another Madden video, and this time we're gonna face the Packers, and we are 9-1. This is good. 9-1's good, pretty good. If we go to our schedule, we did lose to Seattle, barely. I don't know how we lost to Seattle, but we did. Almost lost to Cardinals, but besides those two, we've been really balling teams out. But anyway, let's go and face Packers. We're gonna change things up. It's a really important game, so we're gonna do the full game. I don't trust the regular defense against Aaron Rodgers.
Hello everybody, it's the coach. This is Matt.
It's been a full game. Did I not do it right? Wait. I did chemo instead, I think it. I totally did.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
And it's a battle for the #1 seed. We are missing Miles Sanders on offense. He should be back soon. That's probably why I lost to Seattle, honestly. Our offense kind of sucks now. What's their defense? It's gonna get turnovers. And they got turnovers in all the other games.
Coach, you're used to rain all the
but we're doing a full game, not just offensive only, since it is an important game. Because if we win this game, we have the #1 shot again. The #1 seed. This will be huge.
Take it back to about the 19-yard line.
It'd be huge to get #1 seed in home field advantage.
And the San Francisco 49ers.
Here we go. 13. Wants to pass. Slam.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them over 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
Oh, still up. So close.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like
pass
that. They might
interference.
just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick. I remember that game, December, against Denver. He had that monster first half, 210
Cleveland's
yards.
8-3.
Did not have a single catch in the second half, but still those 210 yards were just 4 yards shy of Shannon Sharp's single-game record for a tight end. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 20-yard line. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
3 points.
And that is
no
good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this will remain a scoreless game. So they'll come away with nothing here. A disappointing result even on a day like this.
And as a kicker in the rain, you've got to slow things down a little bit. Give your holder an extra half-second to make sure everything's secure. And here, he might have rushed this one a little, and it winds up no good.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their efficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And look at this for the 2nd straight play. The 49er defense drops him for a loss. We're scoreless after 1. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. The pass complete to Ryan Graham. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Well, the drive starts with a completion left side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Garoppolo, 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Coleman.
Touchdown.
And into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And there you go, nothing really too complex.
Really?
Keeps your assignments.
I guess we can't kick in rain.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so that you can drive as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
I think this is the fewest points we had going to halftime all season. We only had the ball 2 times too.
Throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and he finds his tight end Graham.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down, and he finds Jimmy Graham. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. Now a draw play. This is Jones, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Time here to remind you that coming up later tonight on Sunday Night Football, it's the Seahawks and the Eagles from Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And then tomorrow night on Monday night, more Birds with the Ravens involved in that one. Sadly not taking on the Cardinals or Falcons, though. Instead, they'll match up with the Rams in L.A. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Rodgers going to throw. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Now Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Actually,
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
To throw is Rodgers. And Graham's got it, complete. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team.
Third time we're getting the ball.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman.
Oh my God, there's 3 people watching this.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. To throw is Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He'll get it done.
Really misses Sanders on offense.
On 1st down, Garoppolo.
What kind of throw was that?
One incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And he's taken down inside
If we
the
get
30.
touchdown right
This is
here,
going to result in another 1st
I
down.
pretty
As
much
the
put this
tackle's
game
made at
away.
the Packers' 29-yard line.
It's only the 3rd time getting the ball. So we both had the ball for a while.
They'll run with Coleman on
Especially the
1st
Packers.
down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
So we probably won't see the ball again after this.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Completes it to the tight end Kittle. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner 1st down.
It feels so popular with 3 people watching.
For his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Open man.
Touchdown.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a
We know it's so far into a game without throwing a touchdown pass.
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. Garoppolo now. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Aaron Rodgers, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks last year. That's the most he's had in one season in his entire career, and he's going to need another one right now. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Now it's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. On 1st and 10,
Eyes
here's
fell.
Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Ryan Grant the intended target. And it's 3rd down. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now.
Wide open.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams.
I like how onside kicks are virtually like impossible.
His guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go
You could do like
yet.
1 out of 100.
Now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
It's not happening because they're impossible. There's like a 1% chance of ever doing it, even online.
Get that high hop and hope that one of the guys can come up
You're
with
not
it.
even
On the
doing
other
it.
side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Garoppolo looks to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. A dump underneath to Jones. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. They'll look to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat.
I hate how this Madden 2 does like a 12-second runoff for no hell. Like, there's no reason for that.
But here is Allison. That's complete. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st. Rodgers now still just the 1 incompletion. 16 of 17. It's 1st down. Back to throw.
So he throws something deep.
There as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarkowski Tart.
First time all game he throws something deep and gets intercepted.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hit kill right here.
Well, Garoppolo's going to throw.
Touchdown.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay
Can't
with
kick
it,
in the
do all
ring.
the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed.
Then our next game would be against the Ravens, but the number 1 seed is ours.
Scouting points are earned every
We're
week.
almost
Use all of your
over
points
this.
because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Three weeks. Maybe we miss you on offense. Like, as you go to our schedule, you know, let's look at the differences. 42, 31, 17, 35, 71, 91, 35, and then Sanders goes down 28, 14, 20, and 20. So we're 10-1. It's pretty good. And we got a 2-game lead over the Saints. And the Packers. And we got tiebreaker with the Packers too. But if we lose another game, if we lose to the Ravens, then there'll be another tiebreaker. Another battle for the number 1 seed was the Saints. Doing offense. Our offense is number 1. Their defense is number 1. That's good. But anyway, guys, I have 3 people watching this. It's really cool, but this video is already like 30 minutes long. That's pretty long. I usually do like 2 games, 3, and just do like offensive only, but this one was, you know, really important game, so I just did the full out game. So we're just gonna do 1 game this time. Thanks you guys for watching. See you guys next time.